So that interest payment on a $1.75 billion bond that 1MDB missed recently, the one that had 1MDB and its Saudi counterpart IPIC arguing over who's supposed to make the payment, while IPIC says it's made the full $50.3 million interest payment today, which means it will now make a written demand to the Finance Ministry with regards to an indemnity to guarantee the bond. The interest payment was due last Monday. Because of the default, cross defaults had been triggered on 1MDB's 5 billion ringgit sukuk and the 2.4 billion ringgit Bandar Malaysia sukuk. Both are guaranteed by Putrajaya. The latest on Petronas' $36 billion project in Canada. The state oil giant and its consortium partners are reportedly hoping to make a final decision within months on whether to go ahead with what could be Canada's first LNG export terminal. Michael Colbert, the outgoing president of the Pacific Northwest LNG, told Reuters this final decision could come by late summer or early fall, depending on the timing of an environmental review. By then, Colbert's post would have been taken over by Petronas' Gas and Power Business Vice President Adnan Zainal Abidin. Petronas owns a 62% stake in Pacific Northwest LNG. The company and its partners have been waiting for almost 3 years for a permit to build the facility on Lelu Island. LNG prices have plummeted during the wait, and Petronas is already looking to cut spending to deal with the crude oil price slump. So any more delays could make the project economically unviable. MRCB Quill REIT saw an 86% jump in its net property income to 25.45 million ringgit for its first quarter compared to a year ago. It was the acquisition of Platinum Sentral that gave the boost to earnings and revenue, with the latter coming in 75.5% higher at about 32.7 million ringgit. Along with the new buy, numbers also rose as a result of higher rental income. While OPEX did increase by almost 50%, lower repairs and maintenance helped to balance the scales. For the year ahead, MRCB Quill REIT did warn, though, that the KL office market occupancy rate could see some downward pressures as a result of a challenging economic environment and a possible flood of new office space. The FBM KLCI closed in the red for a 6th straight day ahead of the long weekend. The benchmark composite fell to as low as 1660.9 before pairing gains to close at 1672.7, down 0.1%. It got a leg up from the late buying of Tenaga National's shares, which were up 16 cent to 14 ringgit 36 cent. The stock was earlier in the dumps after the company reported a 39% slump in second quarter net profit. Tenaga aside, the CI also took a cue from external factors, with investors still digesting the US's disappointing GDP and Japan's surprise monetary policies. Across Bursa Malaysia, losers outpaced gainers by 438 to 347. 1.5 billion shares worth 2.1 billion ringgit changed hands. Bowsted Holdings has gotten the go-ahead from its shareholders to dump its entire 30% stake in construction company Jendela Hikmat. It's selling the stake to another shareholder, Cascara, for 180 million ringgit. Group MD Lodin Wak Kamarudin says the sale will enable Bowsted to realise a net gain on disposal of nearly 200 million ringgit and recover 119 million in advance given to Jendela Hikmat. Proceeds will be used to help finance the construction of the My Town shopping centre along Jalan Cochrane in KL and Nucleus Tower in Mutiara Damansara, Selangor.